The eviction notice came on a Wednesday. Not a dramatic knock on the door, just a quiet white paper slipped under the frame. Rent had gone up again, and after months of juggling freelance gigs and student loan payments, Mira had finally fallen behind. Her apartment wasn't much: peeling paint, a radiator that coughed more than it warmed, and a ceiling with a permanent water stain that looked like a frowning ghost. But it was hers. A corner of Brooklyn with a second-hand couch, a fake plant she named Leo, and just enough room to breathe. That night, she knocked on her landlord's door. Mr. Rhodes lived on the first floor, in a unit that was always dark. Not creepy, just heavy. He was in his late 50s, maybe early 60s. Retired from something with tools and grease, always in the same gray t-shirt that looked soft from age. He didn't talk much except about the boiler or trash day. He opened the door slowly, a mug in his hand. "I got the notice," Mira said, holding the paper. "I just need a little more time." He looked at her, then at the paper. "Come in." Inside, the place was neater than she expected. Smelled like old coffee and lemon polish. Strange combo. He sat down in a chair that groaned under him. "You're 3 months behind. The bank's on my ass too. But," he took a long sip, "there's another way you can stay." Mira blinked. "What do you mean?" He looked up, eyes tired but not unkind. "I've got cancer," he said flatly. "It's bad. I need someone around." Her breath hitched. I'm sorry." He waved her off. "Don't need sympathy. I need help. Doctor visits, maybe drive me once a week. Some grocery runs. Someone to talk to, I guess. In exchange you stay. Rent-free." Mira stared. Her chest tightened. She thought he was going to proposition her. That fear had coiled in her gut the moment he said, "Another way." But this was human. Uncomfortable. Complicated. "Why me?" she asked softly. He shrugged. "You're quiet. Or kind. You've lived here a while. I figured, why not ask?" Mira looked around the room. A framed photo of a woman, long gone by the dust on the glass. An oxygen tank in the corner. A calendar on the wall, half the days crossed out. She realized he was dying alone. "I don't know anything about caretaking," she said. "Neither do I," he replied with a dry chuckle. She left that night saying she'd think about it. But the truth was she already had. The idea of moving back in with her sister and her screaming twins, giving up her independence, it crushed her. And this man, for all his bluntness, wasn't asking for her body or her soul. Just her time. Her company. The next morning she came back with a notebook. "Okay," she said. "We'll try it. For a month." He nodded. "Deal." Over the next few weeks, their rhythms blended in strange, almost comical ways. Mira learned how to navigate hospital waiting rooms, how to laugh at the darkness, and how much a person could matter when you really saw them. He taught her how to change a tire, how to make real pancakes, how to sit in silence and let it be enough. He declined quickly after the 4th week. By the 6th he was mostly in bed. By the 7th he was gone. But before he died, he handed her an envelope. "Read it after," he said. Inside was the deed to her apartment. She cried on the front steps for an hour. Now Mira still lives in that same peeling building. The ghost stain is still there. Leo's leaves are a little dustier, but the space feels warmer, fuller, like something sacred passed through and chose to stay. She tells people she inherited the apartment from a man who didn't want to die alone. But what she really means is, he gave her more than a place to stay. He gave her a reason to stay.